Good morning, y'all. On my way to church. Welcome back to my channel. Just thought I'd come on here and drop you guys a few lines. I'm on my way to church. I'm feeling good this morning. It was a struggle to actually stay at home and watch it from home, but I wanted to be in the house of the Lord. So you guys, I didn't tell y'all what happened last week, Easter. So me and my family, we get dressed, we come downstairs, we're all in our fine goods and everything, trying to look nice for church, to go serve the Lord, trying to get to church early and on time. This person was about to pull in front of me. So I'm trying to get to church on time and early so that we could secure a decent seat and all that. And so church was going to start at 11 o'clock last Sunday. And so at about 10:15, we go downstairs and we decide to take a few family photos and things. But something said, go ahead and, put your stuff up in the car first. I went to go grab my key fob, and I knew my key fob had been giving me some problems, y'all, because I've been wearing nails for quite a while. And, a lot of times I'm using the tip of my nail to click my alarm and disable my alarm. And basically, over time, I had got two nice size holes in those grooves that help you open up your door, the key fob, the little buttons. And so what I had been doing is just taking my nail and just kind of going inside and clicking it. You guys. So I go downstairs and I get ready to try to click it with my nail. Nothing's happening. Can't even open my car. Click it again. Just kept on punching. Nothing was happening. Jalen tried with her nails because her fingers are smaller than mine. So naturally her nails would be smaller than mine. She tried. Nothing was happening. We tried to poke it with a pen. Nothing was happening. So I was like, Lord, what is this? We're just trying to go to church. We're trying to serve you, Lord. I don't understand why this is happening. I said, it's nothing but the devil. I know that. And so I'm all saying, devil, you're not going to win. You're just not going to win today and all this. And you guys, I went to go try to push the button again. I went upstairs to try to get a knife. Wrong thing to do. I went upstairs to try to get a knife to see if I could, maybe my nail just wasn't hitting it in the right area. I went to go push it with the knife. The whole button flew off. No sooner than I said, devil, you're not going to win. You never win against the Lord. I'm going to go to church today. No sooner than I hit it with the knife, the whole little button thing popped out. I was like, Lord, okay, Father, it's not meant for me to go to church today. I don't know why, but it's just not meant for me to go to church. So I knew I had these meetings coming up on Monday at my job, and they're very important meetings, and I had to be there all week. Remember I was telling you I usually work from home, 3 days a week. I had to be there. So I was just so not understanding why this was happening. So once I settled my thoughts and settled myself, I said, Jennifer, you're going to have to get this fixed. You have to be at work tomorrow. There's no way you're going to live back and forth home for a couple of days or ask someone, can you ride with them or anything like that. I'm just the type of person, I don't like to bother people and all this stuff. I know my sister, I could have caught a ride with her, but I had to be in the office earlier than normal. So I say all that to say, I had to buy a new key fob. I looked on the internet. Now, mind y'all, it's Easter. So I'm at the mercy of whoever. I'm thinking in my head, no one is open today. It's Easter. So I find this place, and they said they could be to me in 10 minutes. By this time, the guy told me initially that he could be there by 12 or 1, and it was like 10:30 or 10:45 by that time. Church was starting at 11. Clearly, I wasn't going to go to church because I knew I wouldn't have a decent seat or anything like that. So I was just going to watch it online. So in my mind, I was like, devil, you still don't win because I get to watch it online. So not only did I have to pay I paid $442 to get the key fob, y'all. And although I saw it in a sense as a setback, I instantly said, Lord, this was you. This was you. Because had I have woke up Monday morning and pushing that button and it didn't work, I would not only have been late to the meeting, but I would have just kind of like messed up the trajectory of my day, because I didn't want to be late, obviously. So God just delayed me going to church and saying, no, daughter, you're going to get this key fob fixed so that you can make sure that you can take care of business this week. And that's just how I had to see it. So I guess I'm trying to say to you guys, sometimes we have to see the good in every disappointment or everything that, you know, goes wrong sometimes. And we're wondering, why is this happening? Why is this happening? God always has a plan. And his plan is always better than our plan, y'all. His plan is always better than our plan. His ways are above our ways. His thoughts are above our thoughts. And a lot of times we don't understand why things happen. Yes, I was $400 behind, but I trust God, and I know that he will take care of me. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I want for nothing. I lack nothing. And in the end, like I said, the devil didn't win. Me and my family, we were able to take a few family photos in the parking structure and everything. And initially we wanted to take a few at church, but it just didn't happen that way. And my day was still good. I still went and spent some time with my mom. Once I got my key fob, she was like, no, you guys come on over. Don't sit in the house. I want you to come over. I've made some dinner and everything. So we went over and hung with my mom, watched a movie, just chilled out with my mom like I would normally do. So I didn't skip a beat, you know, and I looked at it like, you know, God, but now, you know, I'm kind of $400 behind, and, you know, what I was trying to set to the side and what I was trying to save. But that's why it's important to have an emergency fund. And I've already been trying to build up my emergency fund, but it's not where it should be. It's not where I want it to be. But at any rate, I had enough to take care of that key fob. And then after all was said and done, my mom was like, you know, you have AAA. You could have called them. They're 24 hours too. Had a AAA card sitting right in my wallet. Didn't even think about it. But that's okay though. Because like I said, God always has our back, and he always fixes everything. And you're not going to skip a beat. Even if you feel like, but that's going to set me back, Lord. No, it's not, because you just trust him and know that he's going to take care of you. The Lord is your shepherd. You shall not want for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I just always hold on to that. And I've just been finding different ways to look at things, you know, finding different ways to see things, finding different ways to look at things. And it's been helping me in my day-to-day walk, you know. No, everything ain't perfect. Yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I still talk out of turn. Yes, I still say things I shouldn't say. But God is working with me. And I just thank God for his patience. Thank you, Lord, for your patience with me. Because, you know, in this world, we don't have patience with one another. You know, someone cut you off, you ready to, you know, yell all kind of expletives at them and tell them about themselves and everything. You know, we just have no patience. And lately I've been trying to just work on my patience, even when I'm driving behind somebody that's driving super slow. And I'm just like, normally I would be like, what are you doing? Oh my God, what? Can you give it some gas? So anyway, I just came on here to just tell you guys about what happened last week, and just to let you know that God's ways are above our ways, and he always has our best interest at heart, you guys. No matter what it looks like, he always has our best interest at heart. So I'm just telling you about my personal experience, and I just want you to learn to just have some faith and trust God and believe that, you know, he will take care of you no matter what, because he will. He will take care of you no matter what. So have a wonderful day. I'm almost at church, and I just want you guys to have a beautiful day. Hope you guys got to church today. If you didn't, I hope you're able to watch it from home, or, you know, just pray, or whatever it is that you do. I just hope you have a nice day today. So like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.